Foresights TV with me, Isma. In a recent interview abroad, Air Force One US President Donald Trump discussed several key geopolitical issues, including the ongoing US-China trade talks and the India-Pakistan ceasefire. Trump mentioned the possibility of personally engaging with Chinese President Xi Jinping, finalizing the details of the trade deal, emphasizing his interest in further opening up China's economy. The remarks came after both the US and China agreed to a temporary reduction in tariffs, marking a shift in the trade war between the two countries. Additionally, Trump spoke about the US role in helping to de-escalate the military tensions between India and Pakistan. While Trump highlights the US involving in brokering peace, India clarified that Pakistan has initiated the ceasefire. Here's a special report from Foresights TV. Trump's interview with Fox News shed light on the progress in the US-China trade negotiations and his views on how the two countries should move forward. Reflecting on the long-standing trade war, which involves a series of escalating tariffs between the US and China, Trump expressed optimism about the current situation. He noted that while direct negotiations with Xi Jinping might not be necessary, it was a possibility he could reconsider if needed. Trump pointed out that the most exciting aspect of the trade deal was the potential for China to open up its economy, an opportunity that could benefit both nations. He drew parallels with the US's own economic opening in the past, suggesting that China's current economic structure should be more accessible to the global market. This, according to Trump, would be a key feature of the trade agreement. The trade war had initially escalated into a heated dispute, with tariffs from both sides impacting various industries. However, after months of back and forth, the US and China came to a temporary agreement in which both sides agreed to reduce tariffs significantly. The US would lower tariffs on Chinese goods from 145% to 30%, while China would reduce tariffs from 125% to 10%. This decision provides a 90-day period for both countries to negotiate a more detailed trade agreement. Trump's comments underscores the importance of finding a resolution that not only benefits both countries but also set the stage for long-term cooperation between the world's two largest economies. In addition to the trade talk, Trump also addressed the escalating tensions between India and Pakistan. He recalled his involvement in helping mediate a ceasefire between the two nuclear-armed nations, acknowledging the potential for a catastrophic outcome had military hostilities continued. Trump emphasized the significance of the peace process, noting that both India and Pakistan are led by strong leaders whom he personally knows. He reflected on the nuclear risk posed by the situation, stating that even a small-scale conflict could result in millions of deaths. Trump credited himself along with key officials such as Marco Rubio and JD for their efforts in de-escalating the situation. While Trump praised the US role in the ceasefire, India rejected the claim that the US was the primary broker of peace. The Indian government clarified that it was Pakistan's Director General of Military Operations, or DGMO, who had reached out to his Indian counterpart, leading to the cessation of hostilities. That India did not view the US as the center of the peace process, highlighting the sensitive nature of diplomatic relations in South Asia. President Trump's remarks reflect the complexities of international diplomacy and the ongoing efforts to resolve global trade and security challenges. The trade deal with China, while still in process, represents a significant step towards reducing tensions between the two largest economies in the world. The reduction of tariffs and the potential for greater economic cooperation offer a glimpse of a more stable future for US-China relations. However, the US's involvement in the India-Pakistan conflict presents a more delicate issue, as both countries have their own perspectives on the role of international mediators. The situation between India and Pakistan remains volatile, with both nations prioritizing national sovereignty and diplomatic autonomy. As both the US and China continue to negotiate their trade agreement and India and Pakistan navigate their fragile ceasefire, the coming months will be critical in shaping the future of these geopolitical issues. That's all for today. Thanks for watching Foresights TV with me, Isma.